Hello and welcome to my channel. This reading is just going to be a general reading for whoever needs to hear this. It may fit somebody's story that's out there, it may not. If it sounds like it's starting to click, then maybe it's for you. If it makes no sense whatsoever, then maybe it's not your story. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this, whether it's today, in 3 weeks, or 3 years from now, you were meant to come across it for a reason at the time that you did. So see if it fits. We'll get a few shuffles here and see what's going on. That card wanted to fall out of the deck. We'll see what that one is. Looks like the Eight of Wands. We'll see what the rest of the cards say. This is the one that fell out, so there'll be some communication coming through. You are going to find out some information rather soon about a situation that's been on your mind, or maybe something that was forgotten long ago that you just kind of let go and buried, and all of a sudden, oh, I wonder what happened to so-and-so, and all of a sudden you get a message about some new news or information. Alright, we've got a few that jumped out here. Alright, so with the ones that jumped out, we've got the Eight of Wands, followed by the Hanged Man, Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. So some of you are releasing a huge burden because you finally come to a conclusion about an important decision that you were trying to make, trying to decide between two major things that are pretty significant in your life. And we also have the Hanged Man. A lot of it might have to do with you changed your perspective about something, you saw something from an entirely different point of view, and it released a huge burden somehow. You may or may not know what I'm talking about, depending on if it fits your situation. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Wands. So your goal had to do with financial security, being financially independent, or improving your work situation. And then we've got the Knight of Wands, which is all about coming forth with new beginnings, fast action, and fast movement. Maybe this decision that you were trying to make had to do with a job situation. If there was a love situation going on, you may have been trying to decide between someone that's got significant earth placements, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and the other person is a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somewhere significant in their chart. It may or may not fit, or you could have been deciding between staying with this person or being by yourself. You could be the earth placements, and they could be the fire, or it's the other way around. You'll know what fits if it's yours. So, in your distant past, we've got Six of Swords. That usually talks about a delayed journey, or maybe you were trying to take a spiritual journey, or going on the journey of getting to know each other better, and you just couldn't get it to get off the ground. Could be talking about your job situation. So, whatever this is that you made this decision about, you've been waiting a really, really long time for this, and now you're finally seeing it come into full bloom here. Ooh, and we've got the Ace of Cups. That could be a new romance coming your way. This could be a new love coming towards you, or self-fulfillment emotionally. So if you did make the decision to leave a relationship, someone new is coming towards you, and they could be a water sign, which is Pisces, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Something, my gut tells me that they may be a mix of fire and water, with that Knight of Wands from before, and with the Ace of Cups. May or may not fit. You know your situation better than I do. And we've got the Fool card in the reverse. And the High Priestess. I think that any action towards your new beginnings that you're taking, you're just in a tiny little pause. Not a big one, like the huge big picture, there's a lot of movement, but you're pausing right now. You're a little bit intimidated to take that leap of faith. But I think that you should take it, whatever it is, where you're trying to decide between, should I go after this new opportunity or should I not? It's saying go after it and also keep your goals to yourself. Don't tell the whole world what you're up to or what you're doing. Sometimes people that you think have your back, maybe they don't, and they're secretly jealous or secretly kind of hope that you fail for their own entertainment. Even if it's not jealousy, just be careful who you tell your goals to and try to keep most of it to yourself. You don't want outside forces and outside influences, trying to, influence your future plans. Let that be all you. And then when you're getting further into it, then if you're comfortable, tell people. And we've got the Tower card, followed by the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So I'm thinking that some of you could have had a tower moment where everything came crumbling down and you're trying to rebuild everything, and some of you may have had some issues with codependency, and what I mean by that is, you were having a hard time being emotionally independent, like you were afraid to be alone, like you maybe were always in a relationship or always had people around you and you're not used to being by yourself, and you weren't understanding all the peace that comes with it. Not saying stay away from people forever, but enjoy being by yourself, and it can be really peaceful, and I think you're just starting to learn that. We've got the Seven of Wands, followed by the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So a lot of you were finding clarity and cutting through some bullshit that was being hidden from you, and something tells me that something happened about 7 weeks ago, or that there's an event that's in 7 weeks from now that has some significance that has to do with your situation. So look back 7 weeks and look ahead 7 weeks and see if it lines up, and that might be another sign this might have to do with your situation. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I think maybe about 7 weeks ago, a lot of you were stabbed in the back, and you're recovering from it, like majorly stabbed in the back, possibly by multiple people who were all working against you somehow. And we've got the Two of Wands, and that's exactly it, trying to make two choices. Do I really want to entertain these people and have them in my life? Or should I just go off and say screw it and be on my own? It's better to be alone than be surrounded by bullshit. 4 quarters is better than 100 pennies. I don't know about you, but I don't like carrying all that weight around in my purse. Yeah, then you get in the car and it thinks that you have a passenger without their seatbelt. I copied that. That was inspired by a funny meme that I saw. I don't know who created it, but I thought it was funny. Oh yeah, I know it's time to clean out my purse when it's sitting in the passenger seat and it thinks somebody doesn't have their seatbelt on. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles here, followed by the 7 of Pentacles. So a lot of you will be focused on work rather than whatever BS was going on with this friend group or toxic relationship or toxic people. It looks, that's the card of enjoying the fruits of your labor, and the 6 of Pentacles is generosity. Like you are finally, seeing the benefits of all of your hard work. And the 3 of Wands, you've been waiting for it. You are waiting on your ships to come in. And we've got the Star in the reverse, so maybe in one aspect of your life, something didn't come through for you, but the Divine was blocking it to protect you because it had something better for you. And we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, a lot of these people who are being shady, I think they're going to be either really immature with their communication, or a lot of them will just stop communicating with you. Well, good. Followed by the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yup, you're bored of it. You're bored with all the bullshit. You're ready to move on to bigger and better things. And on a side note, this might only fit a select few of you. This might not resonate with all of you. Now, and this is only for those of you who already know that a person in your life is dangerous. Like, I'm talking straight up dangerous. Like, you're fearful of this person. If you don't have a person like that in your life, then this isn't for you. And it's, no, there's not anyone that's some secret, hidden, dangerous person. If you don't already know, then this isn't for you. So if there was a dangerous person in your life that you got away from, or that you are trying to get away from, I don't know what it is that they did, but there's going to be some karma that you're going to see that shows up around January or February. This is just a message that came to me, and even though this is a timeless reading, and it'll be true for whenever you come across it, if you didn't already find out, if you look at this, you're going to look back on January or February of 2023, if you find this in the future, and go, oh yeah, the truth did come out about that person, or something's going to happen that, they'll have karma, and it'll prevent them from pulling whatever BS, that they were pulling. And I'm talking, somebody that did something that's really, really, like huge. I don't know who that's for, but if it fits your situation, and obviously take the proper measures to get out of there and do what you need to do to be safe. And it's easier said than done. I mean, you can't just leave in one day. Like, that takes strategic planning if you are in a situation like that. But just know, something significant is gonna happen January or February, I feel, with this person, whoever it is, whatever your story may be. If none of that fits you and the rest of it did, great. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope you all have a good night, and also keep yourself spiritually protected. There's more people out there that might be draining from you, or even, into the dark arts on the low. Wear your black tourmaline, use obsidian, push darkness out with the light. Always try to fill yourself with light. Darkness can't push darkness out, only light can push out the darkness. I don't know who that's for, or if that's you that needed to hear it. That being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and enjoy the good things that come to you. Thank you for watching.